Did not make these rankings. Podcast Network includes An Evening at the Movies, Crime Rewind, Crush Gadlin, Literature Reapers, Love is Black, Men Are the Prize, The Sipless, and of course, Masturbators. Please check out all of our podcasts for all of your different podcast needs at idnmtrpodcastnetwork.com. Now, Masturbators is always done in front of a live social media audience and is a mature podcast that talks about mature things. It is not kid friendly, but if you want to listen with your kids, that's on you. We warned you, and have a good day.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Mass Debaters. I know this is a different voice than you're used to. You're used to that smooth sound from that other brother, but today it's different. Today I am Black Richard Dawson. I am your host. It is new. It is Mass Debaters. It is a one-on-one. And for once, the host is now the guest. I am Harvey, host of Men Are the Prize, the podcast, and Love is Black, the podcast. But the guest is the man, the myth, the legend. I give to you, King Dre. What's going on, sir?
Hello. Just very smooth way to do that, brother. Very smooth way to do that. Hello, my name is Diandre. I am the original host of Masturbators. A lot of people ask me to do my one-on-ones where I think about these things. So I asked Harvey to host so I can do two of these brackets. They're very, very fast brackets. So, I mean, this should be fun. But thank you, Harvey, for doing this. There should be some good times.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be different because now we switched the chair. Now you're in the pressure cooker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, you was all quite comfortable, like make your decision, pick it, whatever. Now hurry up. Either way, this is going to be fun. We know what we're going to do here. We're going to do two quick brackets, a few bits of information. If you've watched these before, you know what's up, but we have to tell you. Two brackets. First thing to know is that the highest seed always plays the lowest seed. So you never know who you're going to meet up next. You think it's that easy 64 stuff like with March Madness? No, we don't do it that way. We reseed. These rankings come from Rotten Tomatoes. So I've always wanted to say this. Excuse me. I did not make these rankings. It wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it. I literally would just be reading these. Finally, a rule that we use, but I never use because I don't like people making decisions for me. But Dre, if you're man enough to hand a decision off to me, feel free. If there's a matchup that Dre is uncomfortable with or he just does not want to make, he can hand it to me. But he does that with the knowledge that he has no idea who the winner will be or who that winner will meet in the next round. So be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
All right.
With that said, the first of two brackets, and I'm purposely picking this one first because the second one's going to be even more fun, and everybody who knows me can't wait. But let's start with the best Tom Hanks movies. Tom Hanks movies. So let's get right to it. How many? How many are in here? How many in the matchup?
53.
53. All right. Mm-hmm. There is a bye for number one because it's an uneven number. It's just going to work out that way.
And Harvey doing a great job. However, though, I don't remember if there's other buys as well. There might be other buys in different rounds as well. So just let me remember that.
Yeah, this first time for me hosting this, so we'll see as we go along. I'm just the pretty face here. Dre's the one who did all the work. Let's start. So, like I said, Tom Hanks movies, number one. Can I tell what number one is?
Go ahead.
Okay. The number one seed is Toy Story and gets in Toy Story 2, and it gets an automatic bye to the next round. The first matchup will be number two from 1984. The movie is Splash versus number 53 from 1990, The Bonfire of the Vanities, which is your pick, sir.
So, just to be honest, I've never watched Splash before. I never watched Splash before, so I have to go Bonfire of the Vanities.
Wow.
because that's what I saw. So, yeah, there you go. I'm going Bonfire.
Wow. That is interesting. Okay. So number 53 knocks out number 2, Splash with Daryl Hannah and John Candy. Such fun. But again, this has nothing to do with me. This is Dre's bracket. Let's move on to number 3. That would be from 1995, the original, the OG Toy Story, versus number 52 from 2017, The Circle. What you pick?
The Circle wasn't a bad movie, by the way. I don't know if it's ranked very, very low, and it wasn't a bad movie. However, though, I'm going to go Toy Story because it's more iconic here. So I'm going to go Toy Story here.
Like you should. Like if you had picked The Circle, my internet cuts off. I'm just saying, like, oh, what happened? Harvey's gone. No, but it's all right. You did the right decision. Like, no matter what you say, it's the right decision. It's your bracket. We keep it moving. Number 4, Toy Story 3 from 2010, versus number 51 from 2015. This is Ithaca. What you pick?
I'm going to go Toy Story 3. It's probably the saddest of the one out of all the Toy Stories. People always tell me that to make them cry and all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to go Toy Story 3 here.
Okay. Now, when you usually do this, you always put these rankings. You always say what's coming next. I never like that, but since it's your show, I let you do it. I'm not telling you what's next.
All right,
I'm going to leave that open. So we moved on. Next is number 5 from 2019. That is Toy Story 4 versus from 2016, number 50, Inferno.
So I'm a big fan of the books, Da Vinci Code, and all that kind of good stuff, Inferno, all that kind of good stuff. I am going to go Toy Story 4 here because I personally think that Toy Story 4 is better than Toy Story 3. People hate when I say that. I don't give a damn. I do think Toy Story 4 is better than Toy Story 3. I'm going Toy Story 4 here.
I feel you. I don't know if I agree with you, but I can see where you're coming from. I feel you. It's fine. That's fine. All right. So we got through the Toy Stories for now. Let's get to the seriousness.
Right.
Let's get past that stuff. Let's get past the animation for a minute. Number 6 from 1988. This is big. Versus from 2006, number 49. And by the way, why the hell is this movie number 49? Allow me to say it because Dre enjoys it. I did not make these rankings. Number 49 is the Da Vinci Code. Do you take Big or do you take Da Vinci?
Here's the upset. I'm going to Da Vinci Code. I love the Da Vinci Code. I swear I do. I love the Da Vinci Code. I love everything about it. Oh, goddamn it. I am going to the Da Vinci Code right here. And you're right. The Da Vinci Code should not be number 49. That's disrespectful of everything. But I am going to the Da Vinci Code right here. There you go.
I'm reading the stuff that's below it, that's ahead of it, and they all don't match up.
No.
So from here on in, I'm bitter. Everything, it's all ridiculous. As we move on to number 7 from 2002, Catch Me If You Can, versus from 2022. This movie is higher than Da Vinci. Number 48, Pinocchio. What? What do you think?
I'm going to Catch Me If You Can. Pinocchio, listen, Disney, as my friend Kendra, and I think she's still watching, I will say, Disney doesn't make any really good live action movies. They don't at all. And Pinocchio is one of them. It wasn't good. So I'm going to Catch Me If You Can. Plus, Catch Me If You Can was actually a really good movie. So I'm going to Catch Me If You Can.
I mean, Pinocchio could have been really good. It still wouldn't have been better than Catch Me If You Can. That's quality. Leo was amazing. Aang was amazing. It was just a good movie. Christopher Walken was in there. I mean, it's fun, but we keep it moving. Next, it's number 8 from 1995. This is Apollo 13, Houston, We Have a Problem, versus number 47 from 2011. This movie is better than Da Vinci Code. That would be Larry Crown. What do you pick?
So I want to make sure everybody knows Harvey's not saying Larry Crown's better. He's mocking.
You can't pick this up and you don't know what to do.
All right, just make sure everybody knows. But I am going to Apollo 13 here. I am going to Apollo 13.
Good. And Larry Crown wasn't bad, but I mean, it's Apollo 13.
Mm-hmm.
Next, number 9, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood from 2019 You know what this movie's about. You know who it's about. It's an absolute classic. Versus from 2009, number 46. This is better than Da Vinci Code. Are you crazy? That would be Angels and Demons.
Whoa. So I was all for your mocking until this. I love Angels and Demons.
Good for you.
The book is amazing. The movie is fucking amazing.
Yes.
It's not beating I mean, for the neighborhood, but
Thank you.
but it's still a really, really good movie and book. The book is better than the movie by far. However, though, is it better than Da Vinci Code?
No,
probably not. However, though, I'm not mad that it's ranked higher. Like the other shit could be definitely ranked lower than Da Vinci Code, but Age of Demons is right there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Well, again, I'm just spouting some business here. This is not about me. We continue with number 10 from 2013, Captain Phillips, versus from 2011, number 45. Better than Da Vinci? Extremely loud and incredibly close. What's your pick?
Look at me. I'm a captain now.
I'm the captain now. I did my best to not do it and do the racist African accent.
And it's kind of racist. I'm only doing what they did in the movie. That's it. Right. I'm not making fun of African piracies, but I want to go for what they did in the movie. All right.
What's your pick?
Captain Phillips.
Just making sure. Yeah. Just for dexterity purposes. There are yes. Number 11. The next, we keep it going. Number 11 from 1998, Saving Private Ryan. We know other ways of saying that title, but we're not doing that. There might be kids watching or listening. Versus from 1985, and this is personally one of my favorite Tom Hanks movies. Number 44. Better though than Da Vinci, though? The Man with One Red Shoe.
Saving Private Ryan has one of the most graphic opening scenes I've ever watched in my life. They all die. They just shit. I mean, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I mean,
guess what? It's a movie about war and people die. You kidding me?
I'm going to go Saving Private Ryan here.
Good. Understood. 80s Tom Hanks is fun. He did random movies. I mean, I haven't gone through the whole list, but he did some great stuff in the 80s, and we'll see it. Next, number 12 from 1996, That Thing You Do, versus from 1986, number 43, The Money Pit.
Now, The Money Pit is a good Tom Hanks 80s movie. I'm going to go to Money Pit here.
Good pick. Good pick. I would have done. I think I agree with you on that one. He hasn't done many bad movies. That Thing You Do, I don't think is a great movie, but I feel like the story is really interesting. And a good song came out of it, and people love that. We keep it moving. The Money Pit. You out your goddamn mind. Thank you, Kendra. Number 13 from 2015, that is Bridge of Spies. Don't think I've seen it. Number 13, that's rough. Versus number 42 from 1989. Like I said, 80s Tom Hanks is fun, and that is Turner and Hooch. What you pick?
I have to go Turner and Hooch here. I didn't watch Bridge of Spies at all. I'm going to now. I'm going to, but I'm definitely going to go with Turner and Hooch here.
One of the few movies I can. I'm not an animal person. I don't like animals at all, but the dog didn't bother, even though he was kind of, he was yucky. But it's a dog. It is what it is. We keep it going. This is a good one. Number 14 from the year 2000. This man has range. Mm-hmm. The movie is Castaway. Wilson versus from 1987. I tell you, Tom Hanks 80s is fun. Number 41, Dragnet.
I like Dragnet. I do. I'll make sure everybody knows that I love Dragnet. It's actually not a bad movie. Not a bad movie. Castaway is going to go very, very far for me. I'm just going to spoiler alert like a motherfucker because I love Castaway. I even have a Wilson ball with the fingerprint, the palm print.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm going to go Castaway here.
Got you. All right. Castaway moves on. Dragnet is funny as hell. And that's next. Number 15 from 2017, The Post versus from 1989, another fun Hanks 80s movie. Number 40, The Burbs.
I'm going to Burbs here for Amanda. That's literally why I'm going to Burbs. So there you go.
All right, we keep it moving. Number 16 from 2020, just a few years ago, News of the World versus from 1986, an absolutely fantastic performance from Hanks, really underappreciated. Number 39, Nothing in Common.
I am going number 39, Nothing in Common.
That's a hard movie. I didn't look at this first, but this is him with his father. It's a beautiful movie. I'm gonna leave it at that. Keep it moving. Next, number 17 from 2016, based on the true story, Sully versus from 1984, hilarious Tom Hanks, number 38, Bachelor Party.
I have to go Bachelor Party here.
Yo.
Bachelor Party. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan. So I don't mind Sully, like at all. I do think that Sully came out when the same time that Diz watched the movie. It wasn't the same movie, but basically the same fucking story. I forgot.
You mean Flight?
Flight, yeah.
Okay.
Basically the same story. So I always compare those two. I like Flight better. But Bachelor Party is fucking hilarious and it's wild as hell. So I'm gonna go Bachelor Party here.
Next, number 18 from 2007, we've got Charlie Wilson's War versus from 2004, number 37, The Lady Killers.
The Lady Killers is such an underrated movie, and I think he plays a very, very small part in The Lady Killers, but it's still an underrated movie. So I'm going to go Lady Killers here.
Charlie Wilson's War, I like a lot, so I would have picked that, but of course, I'm just reading here.
Yes.
Keep it moving. Number 19 from 2002, Road to Perdition. One of the few times we get the bad Tom Hanks, but even this was a stretch as a villain. Versus number 36 from 2004, the complete opposite character. That would be from The Polar Express.
I'm going to shock the world here. I'm going to Polar Express, actually. Polar Express was such a beautifully done movie. Like, it's so beautiful to look at. Nowhere near Christmas fan. Everybody knows that about me. But the movie wasn't bad, so I'm going to Polar Express here.
Got it. I agree. Road Perdition was a good movie. I think he was trying to step out of his, comfort zone and do something different. But it's hard to look at him and not be like, oh my God, it's Tom Hanks. I love you. Versus, you could shoot that kid. I still love you. Whatever. Next is number 20, an absolute classic from 1992. That is A League of Their Own versus number 35 from 1985, Volunteers.
If I pick anything but League of Their Own here, I think I'd get disbanded from all I did not make these rankings podcast network stuff. So for right now, I am picking League of Their Own.
One of the best baseball movies ever. Absolutely. Volunteers is fun. It's 80s Tom Hanks, but League of Their Own is difficult to vote against. Number 21, Saving Mr. Banks from 2013 versus my favorite Tom Hanks movie of all time. Clearly, this has nothing to do with me. This is just me. 1988, Punchline.
So, because I despise Disney, I am not going to pick Save Mr. Banks. I am going to go Punchline here, actually.
He's amazing. I think that's the first time I saw him. I'm like, wow. Like, he was always a jokester. He was always laughing and such. This is hard, and it's so well done. So I'm happy to see Punchline moves on. Next, number 22 from a year ago, 2022, Elvis And there's a certain lyric that we know that has Elvis in it. I don't know if it's going to be said.
Oh,
but
it's definitely going to be said.
Versus number 33 from 2004. This movie is almost 20 years old already. The Terminal. What's that pick?
I'm going to Terminal because Elvis was not. It wasn't accurate. It wasn't accurate at all. You tell people that people hate when I say it was not accurate. Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant shit to me. Motherfuck him in John Wayne. Again, I said it. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'm picking the Terminal here.
Damn right. Next, this is a good one. I wonder if Casey's listening. Number 23 from 1999, The Green Mile, versus just out of 80s Tom Hanks. It's 1990, but it feels still like an 80s movie. Number 32, Joe versus the Volcano. What's your pick?
There's nothing I could say that will help Joe versus Volcano. It has to be The Green Mile. It has to be The Green Mile.
I agree with you, but Joe versus Volcano is actually pretty funny. So I think is that the first Meg Ryan? Is that the first time they hook up as a couple in a movie? I think so. But Green Mile definitely needs to keep it moving. We keep it moving again. Number 24, like my number, it's like 1A for me for Tom Hanks. This is from 93. You can see his progression as an actor here. Philadelphia. The first of two back-to-back Oscars that he wins. Versus number 31 from 2012, Cloud Atlas.
Just want to let everybody know that Cloud Atlas is one of my favorite Tom Hanks movies of all time. It really is. It's 3 hours long, so you only can watch it once per lifetime. However, though, it is actually a really, really good fucking underrated movie. With that being said, it cannot be Philadelphia. I mean, this is a horrible match with Kyle Ellis. I want to move on so bad, but it's definitely not going to move on. Philadelphia is just fucking amazing, so I have to go Philadelphia.
Good. All right, keep it going. Number 25. We're down to the last few. Number 25 from 2020, Greyhound, versus number 30 from 1998. Meg Ryan again, You've Got Mail.
I am looking for any possible to take You've Got Mail and another movie that's coming up off this fucking thing. However, though, I cannot because I didn't watch Greyhound. I'm going to be honest with myself. So I'm going to go You've Got Mail here just for this first one.
Okay. These last two are interesting. We'll see. This one, because I know what's about to happen. Number 26 from 1993. Like he put these movies out like back to back to back. This one is dirty. Number 26 is Sleepless in Seattle versus number 29, the other Oscar from 1994, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, it's nowhere near hard.
I know where you pick it.
Yeah, it's definitely Forrest Gump. Man, fuck Sleeping in Seattle. Like, I get so bored watching that damn movie. And people call it a comedy. It's not a comedy to me. But anyway, I'm going to go with Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump gets it. And this looks like the last pick of the first round, number 27. Mm-hmm. The Great Buck Howard from 2008. Versus from 2016, number 28 ranked, A Hologram for the King.
A Hologram for the King is amazing. It really is. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's fucking amazing. I'm going to go Hologram for the King here.
And that is it. We've completed the first round. Hold on. Let me go if I can find. Where are they? Did I go? Hold on. Did I do it? Oh, hold on. I got to go. Where'd they go? They all disappeared. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right. Okay. So we've completed the first round. Now it's time for round two. As a reminder, the highest ranked will always match up with the lowest one. So we have a bye?
We have a bye, yes. Hologram for a King will be a bye.
Okay. All right, we'll see. All right, so let's keep it moving. Round two. Let's get going. So hold on. Number one has a bye past this also?
No.
Because it's not playing anything.
Yeah, there's Toy Story 2
versus... Wait a minute, hold on. I'm looking at I didn't move over enough. Round two. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay. All right, now we get into it. And there's a whole lot of Toy Story coming because you heard me say that the first time. Round two begins with number one ranked Toy Story 2 from 1999 versus from 1990, number 53, The Bonfire of the Vanities.
From the person on Twitch, what's up? My pick is Toy Story 2.
Yeah, we knew that. Poor man. I don't know if people could handle Bonfire taking out Toy Story 2. So.
And Toy Story should have been aborted.
Wow.
Oh, Kendra. Oh, my God.
Yo, if you're watching this, that's a woman who said that. That's Kendra. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. That's hilarious.
Okay. Next matchup will be number 3, the original Toy Story from 1995 versus number 49, the Da Vinci Code.
The upset, I'm going Da Vinci Code.
Woo!
On Da Vinci Code. There you go.
Okay. Well, one of the Toy Stories is gone. It was bound to happen. Next on the list, number 4, Toy Story 3 from 2010 versus number 43 from 1986, The Money Pit.
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3.
I got Toy Story 3.
The Toy Stories keep it going. Next. Did that just be Toy Story 3? Next, number 5. Toy Story 4 in 2019 versus number 42, the mushy, yucky Turner and Hooch.
If Toy Story 3 moves on, like I said before, I think Toy Story 4 is better. I'm going Toy Story 4 here.
All right. Next. By the way, I don't know if you know, Dre, these get harder as you go along. Okay.
Thank you for letting me know.
Number 7, Catch Me If You Can from 2002 versus number 40 from 1989, The Burbs.
And Catch Me If You Can moves on.
Next, number 8 from 1995, Apollo 13 versus from 1986, number 39, Nothing in Common.
Apollo 13.
He had a run like that mid-90s is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's anybody who had a better consecutive run of hot movies than he did. He was on fire. Number 9, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood in 2019 versus number 38, Bachelor Party.
I love Bachelor Party, but A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is so fucking good. Mm-hmm. And I'm just pissed off he didn't get an Oscar for that or nominated for it. That shit was amazing. He
when he gets a role of, especially like an actual person, this is Mr. Rogers, but when he does something, he gets into him. He's amazing. Even for Sully, which is not even a great movie, he did a really good job of getting into that character. I respect that. Number 10 from 2013, that's Captain Phillips versus number 37 from 2004, The Lady Killers.
Definitely Captain Phillips.
All right. You are still the captain now. All right. Number 11, Saving Private Ryan from 1998. See them 90s. He was killing it. Versus number 36 from 2004, The Polar Express.
I'm about to shock the world again. I'm going to Polar Express here, actually. I mean, again, I despise Christmas, but Polar Express is actually a really, really good fucking movie.
Polar Express is the classic. That's always going to be something that gets played in Christmas. It's perfect. It's a perfect Christmas movie. Not a perfect movie, but it's the Yuletide feeling. It works. So you can't go wrong with that. All right. Polar Express moves on. Number 14, Castaway from 2000 versus number 34 from 1988, Punchline.
Castaway moves on.
Castaway.
Sorry, buddy.
No, it's all good. No, I recognize that.
Yeah.
Just because it's my favorite doesn't mean it's the best. I recognize the difference. Number 20, A League of Their Own from 1992 versus number 33, The Terminal.
Again, if I pick anything but League of Their Own right here, I'm out the podcast network, and I love that guy. So at least for right now, the League of Their Own.
Yeah, you can't do that. Next. Number 23, The Green Mile from 99 versus from 98, number 30, You've Got Mail.
I was looking for a reason to get You Got Mail out of here. I got it. The Green Mile is fucking amazing.
We put a fun commercial in here. You'd have taken the commercial over that movie.
Stop making the commercial.
Damn, that was funny as shit. Our last matchup, by the way, you'll notice we're missing a movie. A Hologram for the King got the bye in this round. So this is the last matchup. Number 24, Philadelphia. From 93, by the way, Oscar versus number 29, the next year, the other Oscar, Forrest Gump. So his two Oscar-winning performances. Which one do you take?
Well, first things first, I want to say fuck Rotten Tomatoes for this. Because 24 and 29 is disrespectful.
You're damn right they are.
Both of these fucking movies.
You're right.
24 and 29 is disrespectful. This realistically should be the finals. You got to realistic.
Agreed.
Realistic.
Philadelphia could have been one. Forrest Gump could have been one.
Yeah.
I don't understand these people.
I'm going to go Forrest Gump here. I love Philadelphia, but I'm going to go Forrest Gump here.
And like I mentioned, 28, A Hologram for the King, which was in 2016, got a bye. So that's the end of the second round. Let's keep it moving. Give me a second to get over. Oh, there you go. All right, I found it. Third round. By the way, it's getting harder. I keep reminding you. People don't always tell you this information. You in the new chair. It's my job to let you know. You're welcome. Round 3. By the way, do we know if there's any buys here? Let me take one.
No buys.
No buys. It's straight up here. We're getting to the nitty and the gritty. We start with number 1. Oh, this is fun. Number 1 from 1999, Toy Story 2 versus apparently one of your favorites from 2006, number 49, The Da Vinci Code.
And for my friend Kendra, I'm going to go The Da Vinci Code because apparently Toy Story 2 should be aborted.
Da Vinci's a damn good. I think the book's better, but the movie is amazing.
Oh, the book is way better.
Yeah, but the number 1 seed gets knocked out by Da Vinci. Tom Hanks with that haircut was random, but that's just Next pick, that would be number 4, Toy Story 3 from 2010 versus number 36, The Polar Express.
I'm going to go Toy Story 3 here.
All right. Slowly but surely, we're knocking out these Pixar movies. Don't worry, there's still time.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Toy Story 4 from 2019 versus his favorite movie, number 29, his favorite Tom Hanks movie, Forrest Gump.
And Forrest Gump moves on.
I feel a trend coming here. I might be wrong. I'm going to leave it that. We'll see. We'll keep it going. Next, number 7, Catch Me If You Can from 2002, him and Leo, versus number 28, A Hologram for the King. That's from 2016.
Although A Hologram for a King is amazing, Catch Me If You Can is better. I'm going to Catch Me If You Can.
Makes sense. Next pick, like I said, these are getting more difficult. Number 8, Apollo 13 from 95 versus number 23 from 99, The Green Mile.
I have to go to Green Mile here. I think The Green Mile is a better overall movie.
Next, we're down to the last 2 in this round. Number 9, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood versus, be careful now, brother, number 20, A League of Their Own.
Listen, this is where I would sacrifice myself to get the network. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is fucking amazing. And I do think that it's a better movie than The League of Their Own. So I'm going to go A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Whew. Okay. If it's not, I mean, it's Mr. Rogers. I can't be too mad at you, but it's still League of Their Own. There's no crying in drafting, though. So have to leave. And the last pick of the third round will be number 10, Captain Phillips from 2013 versus Wilson. Castaway.
So what this means that first things first, Mr. Rogers, Kendra said Mr. Rogers over baseball. There you go, Kendra. Second thing, both movies means is that you cannot travel with fucking Tom Hanks. You definitely shouldn't like that at all. You should not travel with Tom Hanks. So, but however, though, I am going to go Castaway here.
Okay. All right. That is the end of that round. Let's get down to the last few. Where is it? Oh, I have to move back up. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's move over. Oof.
And Kendra said he did get COVID early, which is true. He did get COVID early. Yeah. Stayed his ass in Australia. Said, I ain't going nowhere.
And just for knowledge, Castaway got the bye into this next round. Here we go. Number 4, Toy Story 3 from 2010 versus number 49, The Da Vinci Code from 2006.
It's definitely the Da Vinci Code.
Whew. Da Vinci's going far. Look at you. Okay. Number 7, Catch Me If You Can from 2002 versus number 29, Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm. And the last one in this before, and we're about to hit the final 4. Mm-hmm. Number 9, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood versus number 23, The Green Mile.
I am sorry, Casey. I know my friend Casey loves The Green Mile. I am going to Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Okay. And like I mentioned, Castaway got a bye. So the final 4, let me see if I can find them. The final 4, number 9, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, number 49, The Da Vinci Code, number 14, Castaway, and number 29, Forrest Gump. Mm-hmm. You ready to knock these 2 down?
Yeah. So the third, so let's say this, but we have a third place game and a first place game.
Gotcha. All right. The winners of these 2 matchups will go to the finals. The loser will go to the third place game.
There you go.
So let's start. Number 9, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood from 2019 versus number 49, The Da Vinci Code from 2006.
I was right along with the Da Vinci Code for a long time, and I love Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. This is hard, but I am going to go the Da Vinci Code here.
Wow. Okay, so that means A Beautiful Day is in the 3rd round. Da Vinci is going for the win, and who will determine? It will be actually Dre. What's it going to be? Number 14, Castaway versus number 29, Forrest Gump.
This could easily be a finals as well, actually.
Mm-hmm.
However, though, I'm going to go Forrest Gump here.
Forrest Gump into the final. Castaway into the 3rd place game. Let's get the 3rd place game out the way. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood or Castaway?
I love Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I love Mr. Rogers. I love what he meant to me. I'm a PBS kid through and through. The movie was beautifully done. But I am going to go Castaway here.
Castaway is the number 3 movie. Mr. Rogers' movie is number 4. But this is not about 3rd and 4th place. This is about number 1, the winner. Nobody remembers number 2. They only remember number 1. Is your favorite Tom Hanks movie The Da Vinci Code, or is it Forrest Gump?
Yeah, if you already knew who I am.
Yeah, I knew from the beginning.
This is not even nowhere near hard. It is, and I love the Da Vinci Code, but it is definitely Forrest Gump.
Bump. Life is like a box of chocolates. You always know who Forrest Gump is going to get picked by. As that motherfucker Diandre, he was going to win from door. Good pick. Forrest Gump is the winner. Nice bracket. Nice bracket. Well done. Number 1, Forrest Gump. Number 2, Da Vinci. Number 3, what did we say? Was it
Castaway?
Castaway. Number 4, Beautiful Mind.
Beautiful Day. Beautiful Day.
Not list at all.
Yeah.
That is all right.
I actually might watch those as soon as we're done with this.
Okay. All right. We have finished the first one. It is time for the next bracket. And I noticed that he's like, Harvey, you want to host this, but you didn't tell me what the brackets were until I agreed. And that's fine.
That was I'm saying right.
That's fine. And that's fine. To all the people who were at work missing this, I'm sorry. We could have announced this and it could have been fun. The other bracket we are doing will be Will Smith movies. It took me a second to even say it, but I'm right.
So, God of truth, I actually put it in the thing like it says Will Smith movies.
You said what?
It said Will Smith movies on the flyer.
I didn't even look. See, I could have gotten sick if I'd read the flyer, but damn it, it's all right, bro. It's all right. All right, let's do this quickly. It is Dre's picks of Will Smith movies. Just as a warning, this is giving me like a half hour to shit on his films. I might just do that. I might be nice. We'll see what happens.
All right.
All right, Will Smith, and we start with obviously number one is Men in Black. That gets a bye. So we let that.
So we want to say this again. We did not make these rankings, all right? Rotten Tomatoes did all this shit.
It don't matter. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes, they suck. But the fact that they even took the time to rank Will Smith movies, I'm like, you could have done other stuff. Watch paint dry. You could have. I'm saying, I don't know. There was so many other more fun things to do, but you picked this. It's all right. No beef. Number one, Will Smith. We'll see him in the next round. Number two, King Richard from 2021 versus number 31, After Earth.
So Harvey doesn't watch a lot of Will Smith things because like Will Smith as an actor. I understand that. King Richard is fucking amazing. I mean, we all know what King Richard is. That's the slap movie. He got the Oscar for it. Well deserved, by the way, to me. If anyone, when we do Will Smith movies for the social media voting, if anyone picks After Earth, you have to hand me a fade. That's true. I love Will Smith. He's my favorite actor of all time. After Earth was fucking horrible. It was, oh my God, it was so bad. So I have to go King Richard here.
I mean, I haven't seen it, so I come into that discussion understanding that it was going to be horrible because Will Smith was in it. But the fact that it got universally panned for being horrible, and that's fine. I mean, he had his son was in that with him, right?
Yeah, Jada Smith was in there, and it's so bad. It's so bad. And Will Smith's not. He's in it. He's not the star of the movie. Jaden is. He can't hold the movie. It was horrible. It was bad. It was so bad.
I believe you. We move on. The next one. That's number 3 from 1993, 6 Degrees of Separation. I've actually seen this movie. Mm-hmm. Versus number 30 from 2014, Winter's Tale.
It's 6 Degrees Separation. It's 6 Degrees Separation is actually a good movie.
All right. Keeping it moving. Number 4, Spies in Disguise from 2019. Number 4. Okay. I figured there's just other movies that he's more well known for. So for Spies in Disguise to be this high, it's interesting. Mm-hmm. Versus number 29, Men in Black 2.
I have to go with Men in Black 2. Spies in Disguise wasn't the best.
You saw Spies in Disguise?
Yeah, it was a cartoon movie.
It's animated. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, Kendra, I feel you.
And Spies in Disguise, Kendra said it's so good, but it's not better than Men in Black 2. I mean, it is what it is. So I picked Men in Black 2.
We keep it moving. Number 5, Bad Boys for Life from 2020 versus number 28, one of his favorite Will Smith movies, and that is Collateral Beauty from 2016.
If I can get you to watch any fucking Will Smith movie and come in with an open mind, watch it all the way through, because you have daughters and you have kids, Collateral Beauty would be one of them. If I can get you to watch it with an open mind, 2 hours of your life, just to watch it, Collateral Beauty is fucking amazing. It's one of the movies that made me cry. That's true. So I'm going Collateral Beauty here.
Okay. Really? Over Bad Boys for Life?
Well, first thing first, Bad Boys for Life was the worst out of the Bad Boys series.
Oh, okay.
And for it to be number 5 is fuck Rotten Tomatoes for that. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's super bad. I'm just saying that it's not better than Collateral Beauty. That's not happening.
All right. Number 6, Enemy of the State from 1998 versus number 27, Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West.
I used to live downtown. goodness.
That
All right.
was good.
I had another joke for Wild West, but I'm gonna save it. I'm going to go Wild West here. I love Enemy of the State. I love Enemy of the State, and actually, Enemy of the State probably is the better movie, probably. But for nostalgia purpose, I'm going to go Wild West here.
Okay. Next. I've seen Bad Boys 2. Number 7, Hitch from 2005 versus number 26, Bad Boys 2 from 2003.
I love Hitch. I really do. I love it as a movie. It's really good Valentine's Day movie, actually. Especially when I was in high school. Bad Boys 2 is just action packed and some of the best one-liners for Will Smith. So I'm going to go Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 2 gets the win. We keep it moving. Number 8, Men in Black 3 from 2012 versus number 25, Gemini Man from 2019.
So I watched Gemini Man. It wasn't bad, but it's not something that I like just going to be up there. Men in Black 3 wasn't bad. Like, this is an iffy one for me. So you know what? Harvey can choose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, yeah, Harvey can choose. I'll save my Harvey to choose for this bracket alone.
So wait a minute, just so Men in Black 3 versus Gemini Man. I get to pick this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take Gemini Man.
All right.
None of these movies were necessary.
It wasn't. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying they were the best movies, but it is what it is.
Kendra in the green room just dropping dimes here. That's fun. Mm-hmm. Keep it going. Number 9, I Am Legend from 2007 versus number 24, Suicide Squad from 2016.
Suicide Squad is ranked universally as one of the worst superhero movies of all time.
Was he the reason? Was his performance of Deadshot that bad?
I don't think it was him, but I just think overall it was just bad. Plus, I Am Legend is a really good zombie movie. I'm going I Am Legend here.
Give me 1 second. My children is bugging me. Let me inform her. Carry up. Yes. All right. Next, number 10, Ali from 2001 versus number 23 from 2017, Bright.
So Kendra said she don't think Suicide Squad was bad. It probably been better a good straight to DVD movie. Probably right too. It probably shouldn't have been to the movies. But you said Ali versus Bright. Bright wasn't a bad movie. People keep saying that. Bright was not a bad movie. And Bright 2 is coming out soon. Oh shit.
So many of these movies that people are like, oh, it wasn't that bad, where it gets a bad rap. He has a lot of those films. And that's aside from my dislike to him. There's a lot of these movies that come out that people like are trash. People are like, it's not that bad. It's better than you think. And I'm like, you shouldn't have a roster of so many questionable movies. That's just me. That's just me.
Bright was not a bad movie.
Okay. Was it a good movie?
It wasn't a bad movie. It was okay.
That's not an answer, though.
it's a movie that people should be able to watch once. I mean, it's a buddy cop movie.
Okay.
I mean, it's what it is. And Will Smith is like one of the kings of buddy cop movies, so it is what it is. However, though, it's definitely Ali.
Ali gets the win. This is an interesting one. Number 11, Independence Day from 1996. I feel like this is the beginning of Will Smith just taking over Hollywood for a minute. Versus number 22, a movie I know Dre loves from 2008. That is 7 pounds.
It's 7 pounds. Not all the action in the world can go good, but 7 pounds is I think 7 pounds overall is a better movie. Acting chops wise, for Will Smith, is a better movie. I'm going to go 7 pounds there.
Would you rather me watch 7 pounds, or what was the other one?
Collateral Beauty. I mean, again, because I feel like Collateral Beauty would hit home more than 7 pounds.
Okay. Next, number 12, The Pursuit of Happiness from 2006 versus number 21, Made in America, another one of his movies that I've seen. He just happens to be in it. I watch it because Whoopi's in there, Ted Danson's in it, Nia Long's in it.
Mm-hmm. Made in America's hilarious. Made in America's fucking funny as hell. but Pursuit of Happiness is a better movie. I mean, you feel for that guy. I mean, this man. Spoiler alert: this man slept in. And again, and I'm not talking about the character, Will Smith as the character, but the actual person, because it's based on a true story. This man slept in a whole bathroom in the subway one night, and that shit is coming from a person that used to be poor and homeless at one time in his life. That shit is hard. So I'm going to go to Pursuit of Happiness here.
Okay. Next, we have number 13 from 2015, the worst accent Will Smith has done, and that's not even from me because I wouldn't see it. That's all the stuff. The guy's supposed to be Nigerian, right?
Tell the truth.
And people like, what accent was that? Versus number 20, Shark Tale.
Listen, I thought people hate on Concussion. Yeah, the action sucked. I'm not going to lie to you. Action sucked. It was horrible. However, people hate it more because the movie shit on the NFL. Like it really did. It brought more discussion to something that NFL tried to bury a lot, and people hate that. I mean, it's one of wrestling where the concussion is one of the reasons why they're softer playing the NFL and those hard hits and shit like that. I wasn't really a big fan of Shark Tale. I'm not just going to be honest. I mean, animated Will Smith is not the best Will Smith to me. I'm going to go Concussion here.
Concussion gets the win. Next. This is officially the only bracket. No. These two movies have conflicting places in my life. Number 14, Aladdin. I'm going to, because this is your thing, I'm not going to say nothing about this. 2019 live action Aladdin versus the only Will Smith movie that has an actual connection for me, and that has connection to how I kind of started dating my wife. That is Hancock from 2008.
So here's the thing. My pick is Hancock. It is. However, though, people shit on Will Smith being the genie. Anybody could have been the genie. Legitimately, anyone could be the genie, and everybody want to hate the fucking genie because of Robin Williams. I want to say that right now. Anyone could have been that fucking genie, and people would have hated that genie because nobody wanted the genie not to be Robin Williams. Rest in peace to him. He already passed away before this movie came out. But nobody wanted anybody else to play that role. So I'm not going to blame Will Smith for being that genie. He took the bread. Disney paid him a fucking shitload of money for it. He took the money for it. It's what it is. However, though, Hancock is a better movie, so I'm going to go Hancock.
I can comfortably say that Hancock sucked. It was not a good movie, but I saw it with my eventual wife, so that's why I have a connection with it. And I will never watch Aladdin enough to have an opinion. I can just say my bias is entirely with Robin Williams. And and this is the feeling I have with Ali and Aladdin. Nobody could have played Muhammad Ali. Mm-hmm. That's why I can't watch Ali. And nobody should have touched Aladdin. You just don't do it. That was the perfect performance by Robin. We'll leave it at that. We're down to the last two. Number 15, Focus from 2015 versus the original. Number 18, Bad Boys.
People are going to hate me for this. So I love Bad Boys, but Focus is out of all these Will Smith movies, Focus is the most underrated one. God's truth. Focus is the most underrated movie he has. I'm going to go Focus here. Focus is fucking amazing.
Wow. Okay, that's a big one. Last pick of that last bracket of the first round, last matchup of the first round. It's number 16, iRobot from 2004 versus number 17, The Legend of Bagger Vance, and that is from 2000.
One of these movies is literally the worst movie Will Smith ever done. Sorry, second worst movie Will Smith ever done, because after sucked. I hated Legend of the Bagger Vance. I really fucking did. With the passion. I'm going to go iRobot here.
iRobot makes it. That's the first round. Let's get to the second. And here we go. All right, so I don't see, are there any? Nope, so no buys right now. All right, round two, let's keep it going.
I don't think there will be any bias actually. This one.
All right. Number 1 ranked Men in Black from 1997 goes against, surprise, number 29 Men in Black 2 from 2004.
I'm going to go Men in Black 1 because of Harvey's favorite thing about Will Smith movies. He started rapping on the soundtrack.
This is ruining perfectly good song. He has to make a check. There's very few people, and just because I'm random and I have this all information in my head, this is one of the few times where an artist had the number 1 movie and the number 1 song out at the same time. And he did with Men in Black, ruining that song.
Men in Black.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Next, number 2. Okay, this is a good one for you. Number 2 from 2021. That's King Richard versus number 28. This is actually interesting because these seem like they're both kind of similar in, I guess, subject matter. Number 28 is Collateral Beauty.
So we got to watch Collateral Beauty. They're not similar, nowhere near. Actually.
I mean, just in terms, if you're talking about the father with daughters, he's the father with daughters in King Richard, and similar in Collateral Beauty.
He's the father with daughters in King Richard. He definitely bring the daughters up. I'm not going to spoil it. Just watch it. Just watch Collateral Beauty. I'm going to go Collateral Beauty here.
Wow. You know what? I'm going to watch Collateral Beauty because you're this serious, but I will only watch it if we can make a deal. I will watch this. I have to find a movie that you utterly despise and then you have to watch it. We got to figure it out. I got to find one that you've already watched Titanic enough.
Thank you.
That scared
the shit out of me.
You've already seen it. There's no point. I need to find something that you hate. You need to find something that makes you sick so you can watch it.
Well, we are doing, from time of recording, our next draft is overrated actors.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll be paying attention for that.
Yeah, because what else?
Paying attention for that. Okay.
And Kendra said, "Don't hate on Alien doing the."
I hated everybody who did that damn dance in the video. It was him, the aliens in the background, ruined a perfectly good sample. Blasted. All right. Number 3, 6 Degrees of Separation from 93 versus number 27, Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West from 1999.
So you hate on the music from movies, but Cisco, I don't know why Cisco poured his heart into that fucking song, but Cisco poured his heart into that. We go straight. So he put his heart, he put passion and soul into that.
He saw the check. He saw the check coming. He knew what it was.
He put his heart and soul into that shit. So I'm going Wild Wild West.
Wow, Wild Wild West, knocking down big time movies. All right, next, number 9. I Am Legend from 2007 versus number 26, Bad Boys 2.
I'm going to go Bad Boys 2 here, actually.
All right. Bad Boys 2 keeps it moving. Next, number 10, Ali from 2001. That movie is 22 years old already, which is crazy. Versus number 25, Gemini Man from 2019.
I'm going to go Ali here.
Okay. Ali gets the win. Down to the last 3 of this round. Number 12, The Pursuit of Happiness from 2006 versus number 22, 7 Pounds.
That is horrible. That's so fucking hard, actually. God damn it.
By the way, it's your fault because you made the picks.
You did right. Those 2 could actually be my finals, actually. That's the truth. I'm going to go 7 pounds here.
Whew. Over Pursuit?
Over Pursuit of Happiness, I'm going to go 7 pounds here.
Wow, that's interesting. All the people who know my dislike for Will Smith, the first thing they say, have you seen Pursuit of Happiness?
Pursuit of Happiness is a good movie. Again, a really, really good movie.
A lot about 7 pounds. Mm-hmm.
I know that you follow Christopher Gardner. You say you know the story. So, so it's really done really good movie. However, 7 pounds was I thought was the better movie as right now. So
okay, that's fair. Last 2 matchups: number 13, Concussion from 2015 versus number 19, Hancock from 2008.
Tell the truth. I'm going Hancock, so I stop that right there. So I'm going Hancock. There you go.
Okay. And the last matchup for round 2, number 15, Focus. Number from 2015 versus number 16, iRobot from 2004.
I'm going to go Focus here.
Going with Focus?
I'm going Focus.
Focus. That's the surprise winner there. So that is the end of round 2. Let's keep it going. We're down to the final 8. Number 1, Men in Black from 97 versus number 28, Collateral Beauty from 2016.
I'm going Collateral Beauty.
Collateral Beauty knocks out the number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about this movie one day when I watch it, bro.
Please do.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Actually, if you want to keep it in the network, you can watch it. And I'm pretty sure I can get Casey to do it for.
Oh, we could do an evening at the movies. Okay, that's interesting. I'll think about that. All right. Number 10, Ali from 2001 versus number 27, Wild Wild West from 1999.
I am going to go. Ooh, sorry, I'm going to go Wild Wild West here.
Ooh. Okay. So wow. Okay. Last 2, number 15, Focus from 2015 versus number 26 from 2003. That is Bad Boys 2.
Shock the world. I'm going to go Focus.
This is crazy. Okay. Number 28 knocked out number 1. Number 27 knocked out number 10. And this one fits.
Mm-hmm.
Number 15 knocked out 26. Okay. Last one. We're down to the final 4 here. Number 19, Hancock from 2008 versus number 22, 7 pounds, also from 2008.
There's definitely 7 pounds. Definitely 7 pounds.
All right. We are down to the final 4. As usual, there will be a third place game, and then we will have a winner. Number 15, Focus versus number 28, Collateral Beauty.
Again, I do think that Focus is one of the most underrated West movies he ever did. I do think that Collateral Beauty is a better movie, so I'm going to go Collateral Beauty here.
All right. Collateral Beauty in the finals. Focus in the third place game. And the other matchup is number 22, 7 pounds versus number 27, Wild Wild West.
I'm going to put Harvey out of misery. I'm going to go 7 pounds here for the win.
7 pounds goes the win. Okay. Which means the third place game is WWW, Wild Wild West. Before we determine the winner of this, let's figure out what the third place matchup and winner is. Are you down for Focus or is it the Wild Wild West?
Focus is the third best movie.
Focus is the third, which means Wild Wild West is number 4. And finally, so I can stop saying these Will Smith movies, go wash out my mouth, is it Collateral Beauty, number 28, or is it 7 pounds from 2008, number 22?
These are 2, I'm glad it's happened this way. These are the 2 of my favorite Western movies of all time. 7 pounds, Collateral Beauty. I love Will Smith, but I'm not all for of the 90s action Will Smith and all that kind of good stuff. I want to see him act. These 2 movies, you watch come back. These 2 movies are the 2 out of the 3 movies ever to make me cry. Period. Fuck. When it comes down to it, Harvey, get the pick.
For real?
You get the pick. I can't pick. I can't pick out of the 2. That's hard.
Damn it! For just once, I wish I had a coin here, and I don't. So
I do.
This is your pick. You gotta do it. Heads is 7 pounds. Tails is Wild Wild West.
Collateral Beauty. Tails is Collateral Beauty.
Oh well, I'm reading the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Heads is Collateral Beauty. Tails is 7 pounds.
All right. Tails.
So that means 7 pounds won?
You said.
I said heads was collateral and tails was 7 pounds. You said it was tails?
Tails, yeah.
All right, which means 7 pounds is your winner. Number 2 is Collateral Beauty. Number 3 is Focus. And number 4 is the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, Wild Wild West is the only quote unquote action, 90s action, like the shit that everybody knows. Like 7 pounds, Collateral Beauty, and Focus, nobody actually really knows about those movies. And those are fucking fantastic fucking Will Smith movies.
All right. Well, it has happened. 7 pounds and Forrest Gump are the winners of the 2 brackets. What do you think? How did it feel sitting in the other seat, bro?
It was fun. It was fun. I want to thank you for doing it for me.
Of course.
We did the small ones so we can try to get 2 of these out the way.
Right.
And so people like I said, people come to me. How come you don't do it? You don't do it. And now I've done 2. They'll give you a 2-for-1 special.
All right. If I figure out how to use this, figure out how to use these things, we'll do a bigger one. So we'll see what happens next time. But this was fun. I'm glad I got to host this. I haven't hosted something in a while. This is cool to do. I know how we end these, so I'll go first. Thank you for letting me host. This was fun, even though I had to talk about Will Smith. I'm going to go have a drink. I'll feel better afterwards. I am Harvey, host of Man of the Prize, the podcast, which is on hiatus, but Love is Black, the podcast, that is up and running. Every Thursday, we drop a new episode, new chapter in the love story, the great Black love story that we are telling. Happily a member of the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network, along with Dee and Kendra and Casey and Banana Nana and Amanda. Did I say everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I cover everybody. If I forgot your name, it's because I'm old. It's not because I don't love you. Just remember that. Thank you for having me, and I hand it off to the host.
All right. Well, first and first, I do want to thank Harvey for hosting. It was a good time. The next time I'll be in the seat, Casey will be hosting, and he'll be doing a bracket so me and Emily can do a 2-on-2.
Nice.
So that should be fun. Also, if you want to do one of these brackets, trust me, I will never say no to you. However, though, you gotta pick a bracket that I already made, because even though I love doing these brackets, these are a bitch to make.
That ass t-shirts. You need to get that done, son.
With that being said, my name is Diandre Robinson. Thank you, Harvey, for doing this, and we are out.